And good evening. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, there is growing confusion among college students who rely on financial aid, another ripple effect of the federal government shutdown, which is now tied for the longest in American history.
Experts say the funding should still be available, but new applications could take longer to process.
Tonight, News Channel 3's Ava Ray joining us in studio. And Ava, those experts are saying that students should get things taken care of as soon as possible.
Yeah, and it's really to help compensate for that delay. Students will see that the FAFSA website and portal are still open, but the people who review and process applications aren't all on the job right now, and experts say that will likely lead to the backlog. The government shutdown is raising questions for students who rely on federal financial aid. Experts say funding for Pell Grants and student loans is still available, but processing new applications could take longer. That's why CEO and founder of Prep Expert, Sean Patel, says it's best to get in early.
The government has been shut down for over a month now, and the good news is that federal student loans and Pell Grants are funded through mandatory spending, which means they're not directly halted by the shutdown. Students are still getting their financial aid. However, for new FAFSA applications, the processing speed has been slowed down due to staff furloughs at the Department of Education and the Office of Federal Student Aid.
With fewer staff working, applications are piling up, and once the government reopens, they'll be processed in the order they were received.
Go to the website, fill out the application just like you always would, and do it ASAP. The reason for that is because all applications are time-stamped, and when the government reopens and staff is back to verify and process those applications, they're going to do it on a first-come, first-served basis.
The federal FAFSA deadline is June 30th, but most states and schools have earlier cutoffs.
I would actually recommend getting the FAFSA application in within the next 1 to 2 months, around the same time that students submit their college applications, which is typically end of December, early January for most deadlines.
Patel also says to check your email regularly for updates and diversify your funding options, looking into local and state scholarships, grants, or nonprofits that aren't affected by the shutdown. Patel also says depending on when your application gets in, it could be the difference between that money arriving in time for a semester. Live in studio, Ava Ray, News Channel 3.